Okay, hello again, ladies and gentlemen. These short videos will help you speed through the planning process of your research paper. So if you have chosen your research topic, the next thing to do is checkpoints 1 and 2, where you find 10 sources that you can then use to study and learn and take notes to prepare for writing. Okay, so let's take a look here. I'm in our course. I'm going to scroll down. We are currently in Unit 7, Week 7. We need to go down to Unit 5. That's around Week 4 and 5. So I'm going to look at, here is a link for a place to sign up for free access to very academic sources, JSTOR. I'm going to show you what searches and sources look like in there. And we're also going to take a look in Google Scholar. Those are my two best tips. You can use Google, general Google also, but make sure that you're choosing reliable sources with an author that have a publishing date or a copyright date that you can fact check and make sure that it's true. So here's the fastest way to get to a lot of our worksheets. Checkpoint 1 and 2 are here. Checkpoint 3 I will cover in the next video. So we need checkpoint 1 and checkpoint 2. To do this very quickly, I would do both at the same time. So I would open both up, enable editing for both of them, save them to my computer by clicking File, Save As, and you just need 5 sources. So they can be articles, they can be interviews, they can be books, they can be a chapter from a book. There are lots of things you can use. They can be a poem or a story. Okay, so for checkpoint 1, as it says, you are just giving me the URL. You're giving me the web address for your source. For checkpoint 2, you need 10 sources. They can be the same ones. And you need to create an MLA citation following this sequence, and it's going to be all together. So I'll show you how to do that. So to find a source, what I would do is I would pull up I'm going to use this thesis. If I've chosen my thesis is Anglo-Saxon gathering traditions depict British history in the poem Beowulf. And see, I need to reread everything I write because there might be mistakes. In the poem Beowulf. Okay, that's my topic. So I can search for research on Beowulf, on British history, on gathering traditions, on Anglo-Saxon history, or any combination of those, right? I'm just choosing keywords from there. So here's what I'll do. I went to Google Scholar. If you just type into any search engine, Google Scholar, you'll come up with it. And I typed in a couple of terms that I thought might get me some interesting research. So I chose to type in Mead Hall traditions because I learned in class that the Mead Hall was a gathering place in Anglo-Saxon life, and I know that there is a Mead Hall in Beowulf. So I want to research that. So look at all of these. This one is called the Mead Hall Community. There's an author. It's from a journal. That means it's a literary article. The journal, or a historical article, the Journal of Medieval History. It was published in 2011, and this is the publisher, or the site that hosts it. It's the site that hosts it. So here's what it looks like. So see, this is an academic magazine, and so that's a published article. So here I can find all of this information. I can read the abstract, which is a quick version of what the paper will be about. And if I think that this is a good one, what I will do is click here to copy the URL, and I will paste it into my checkpoint 1. Right here, checkpoint 1 needs that link. And checkpoint 2 requires the citation. So I'm going to click here. You have to find where the citation is, but in a lot of these sites, they'll give it to you. And I'll cut and paste from there. JSTOR looks like this. I searched Beowulf, and I can do the same thing, download, find the citation, etc., and put it into my document.